Hello everyone, welcome to Learn Online. As we all know, today will be our 7th session on trigonometry. If you haven't watched our previous 6 sessions, go back and watch all those 6 sessions, the links for which are given in the description below. So in today's session, let us see a few different types of problems that are asked in our previous year SSC papers. So if I tell you, if the value of tan theta plus cot theta is equal to 2, then find the value of tan power 8 theta plus cot power 8 theta. What will be your answer? If you directly look at this question, I can tell you that the answer here is 2. How did I directly tell without solving it? So we can solve this question in 2 different types. Which are those? First, let us use our traditional approach, which is that they have given you that tan theta plus cot theta. What can I write cot theta as? I can also write cot theta as 1 by tan theta. That is equal to 2. Now if I simplify this, what do I get? Tan square theta plus 1 divided by tan theta. All I am doing is taking an LCM. So that will be equal to 2. Now I'll send my tan theta to the other side. What will I be left out with? Tan square theta plus 1 is equal to 2 tan theta. Now I'll bring my tan theta to the other side. So what will I be left out with? Tan square theta plus 1 minus 2 tan theta will be equal to 0. Now look at this. It's of the form a minus b the whole square. Look, if I consider a is equal to tan theta and b is equal to 1, what will be a minus b the whole square? It will be a square plus b square minus 2ab. So what is the value of a here? A is nothing but tan theta. So it will be tan square theta plus what is the value of b? B is 1. So 1 square plus, minus, it is minus 2ab. 2 into what is the value of a? Tan theta. And what is the value of b? Into 1. Look at this. We have the same thing here. So it's of the form a minus b the whole square. So how can I write it? I can write it as tan theta minus 1 the whole square will be equal to 0. Now taking square roots on both the sides, what will I be left out with? Tan theta is equal to minus 1 will be equal to 0. So tan theta will be equal to 1. So what is the value of theta? Value of theta will be tan inverse of 1. That is nothing but 45 degrees. Now what are they asking in the question? They are asking us to find tan power 8 theta plus cot power 8 theta. So what do we need to do? We need to substitute that 45. Tan power 8 of 45 plus cot power 8 of 45. And that will be equal to what? What is tan 45? Tan 45 is 1. The whole power 8 plus what is the value of cot 45? Once again, cot 45 is also 1. So it is 1 power 8 once again. So what will it be? 1 plus 1, 2. And that is what I told you in the beginning. The answer will be 2 itself. So what is the other method of solving this? I'll write this equation once again. What have I got here? Tan theta plus 1 by tan theta is equal to 2. Now I'll consider my tan theta as x. So if I substitute here, what will I be left out with? X plus 1 by x is equal to 2. Whenever the given question is of this form, you can directly tell that the answer will always be 2. For example, if I tell you x plus 1 by x is 2, find the value of x power 100 plus 1 by x power 100. What will be the answer? The answer will be 2. What if I ask you the value of, look at this, x in next place I have tan theta plus tan power 500 theta plus cot power 500 theta. What will be the value? The value will again be 2 because x plus 1 by x is given as 2 here. X plus 1 by x is equal to 2 because it is of the form x plus 1 by x is equal to 2. Why does this happen? If I solve this, I'll get x square plus 1 will be equal to 2x. X square plus 1 minus 2x is equal to 0. And this is of the form x minus 1 the whole square, and that will be equal to 0. So value of x will be, what will be the value of x? Value of x will be 1. So no matter 1 power 100 or 500 or even 1000 plus 1 by 1 to the power 1000, the answer will always be 2 itself. Now what if they give you the value of this instead of 2, what if they give you some other number, let's say 3 or 5, what will happen? So quickly copy this down. Once you're done copying, we'll see with what happens if there's another value other than 2. Now let us look at a similar problem. Instead of 2, I'll be taking other value. Let's say sin theta plus cosecant theta is equal to 5. And they ask you to find the value of sin square theta plus cosecant square theta. So how do we solve this question? Is the answer directly 5? No, it's absolutely wrong. Why is it wrong? Why did we get the answer as 2? Because it was forming an identity previously. Which identity? A minus b the whole square identity. Now if I take 5 to the other side, it will be minus 5. We need minus 2 and not minus 5 to form the same identity. So how to solve these kind of questions? We'll use algebra to solve these kind of questions. So now, if I take my value of sin theta as x, what do I get here? I can write this as x because sin theta is x plus, what can I write my cosecant theta as? I can write my cosecant theta as 1 divided by sin theta, and value of sin theta is x here. And they've given you the value as 5. Now what do we want in the answer? We need to find out the value of sin square theta plus cosecant square theta. What do we mean by that? We need to find the value of x square plus, what is cosecant square theta? 1 by x square. We need to find this value now. So how to solve this? Look at this. We need x square plus 1 by x square, meaning we need the square for this. So what do? We first square both LHS and RHS. So what do I get? X plus 1 by x, the whole square, will be equal to 5 square. Now, what is the value? What will you get if you square this? If I solve this, I'll be getting x square. That is nothing but it's of the form a plus b the whole square. That will be a square plus b square. That is 1 by x the whole square plus 2ab. So that's nothing but 2 into, what is the value of a here? A is x into value of b is 1 by x. X and 1 by x gets cancelled, and that will be equal to 5 square, that is 25. Now what happens? I'll take my 2 to the other side. What will I be left out with? X square plus 1 by x square will be equal to 25 minus 2. That is nothing but 23. So my final answer will be sin square theta plus cosecant. Sin square theta plus cosecant square theta will be equal to 23. These questions are nothing but the combination of trigonometry and algebra. So how to represent this? If any identity or any ratios of the form x plus 1 by x is equal to p, so what will be the value of x square plus 1 by x square? X square plus 1 by x square will always be p square minus 2 into ab. A instead of a can take x plus 1 by x. So it will be always 2 only. So let us look at the next question. Let us take up our next question and verify if this holds good. So I'll tell you, the next question will be something like this. If I ask you what is the value of if cos theta plus secant theta is equal to 3, then find the value of cos square theta plus secant square theta. So how to solve this? It is of the form x plus 1 by x, and that is equal to 3. If I solve this, what do I need to do? I need to square on both the sides here. If I square on both the sides, what do I get? X square plus 1 by x square plus 2 into x into 1 by x. It will get cancelled, so it will be 2 into 1. That will be equal to 3 square, that is 9. So what will be the value of x square plus 1 by x square? It will be 9 minus 2, that is 7. This is one way of solving. The second way is directly substituting here. What is it? We need to find the value of x square plus 1 by x square. Look at this. This is of the form x square plus 1 by x square. So we can directly tell it to be as p square minus 2. What is the value of p here? 3. That is nothing but 3 square minus 2. What is 3 square? 9. Minus 2 is nothing but 7. We have got the same answer here as well. So which means if it is of the form, if the question is of the form x plus 1 by x is equal to p, then the value of x square plus 1 by x square will be equal to p square minus 2. Now let us look at our next question. What if my question is like something like this? Square root of sin x plus square root of cosecant x is equal to 5. Now if I ask you to find out the value of sin square x plus cosecant square x, what will be the answer? Observe this question very carefully. This is very similar to my previous problem, but then I'll have to apply the same rule twice here. Why do I need to do that? See, if I take my y to be as sin x, then how can I write this equation as? I can write this equation as root of sin x, that is nothing but root of y, plus what can I write my cosecant x as? 1 by sin x, so that is nothing but 1 by root of sin x. So it will be 1 by root y, and we know that value to be as 5 here. So they have given us that value as 5. Now we need to find out sin square x plus cosecant square x. Look at this. What will I get if I square this? Previously I used to directly square this. Am I right? If I square this, what do I get? Let me quickly solve this. What I get here? Y root y the whole square is y, plus 1 by root y the whole square is 1 by y. This is of the form a plus b the whole square, a square plus b square plus 2 into root y into 1 by root y. Here root y and 1 by root y gets cancelled. So what will I be left out on my right hand side? It will be 5 square, that is nothing but 25 here. So now if I take this 2 to the other side, what will I be left out with? I'll be left out with y plus 1 by y is equal to 23. 25 minus 2 is 23. So I've come to this step here. So now if I take the values of y and substitute it, what do I get? Sin x plus 1 by y is nothing but 1 by sin x, that is nothing but cosecant x, and that is equal to 23. Now we need to find out the value of sin square x plus cosecant square x. Isn't this very similar to my previous problem here? Yes, this is very similar to previous problem. What did I do there? What did I get? If the question is of the form x plus 1 by x, or in this time I have taken it as y plus 1 by y. Now we need to find out y square plus 1 by y square. And what will be the answer? I have given you the formula. It will be p square minus 2. What is the value of p here? The value of p is 23. So what is 23 square? 23 square is 529. Minus 2 will be 527. So the answer for sin square x plus cosecant square x will be 527. Am I clear with this? This is the same question that they had asked, but I'm twisting it in different ways so that you can apply all this in your examination. So that no matter how they twist the question, you people must be able to answer all these. So let us look at our next question here. What does it say? If root of tan x minus root of cot x is equal to 3. Now we need to find the value of tan square x plus cot square x. This is similar to previous problem, but then look at it. Where is it changing? There is a positive sign here. Here we have a negative sign, meaning this is a slightly different question. So how do we solve this? We follow the same steps. What is it? I'll assume my tan x to be as y. Now, what will be cot x? Cot x will be 1 by y. So, what will be the value of this? Root of y plus, there is a negative sign here. So, minus 1 by root y, that is equal to 3. Now, what do I need to do? I'll square this. So, if I square this, what do I get? I'll be getting root y. It is of the form a minus b the whole square. So, it will be a square, that is root y square is y, plus b square, that is 1 by y, minus 2ab. 2 into a into b. A and b gets cancelled, so I'll be left out with 2 here. So that will be equal to 3 square is nothing but 9. So what am I left out with? Y plus 1 by y is equal to 11. Minus 2 going on to the other side, it will become plus 2 here. I've got 11. So once again, I've got it of the form y plus 1 by y. That is equal to p. P here is 11. So what will be the answer for this? Now I need to find out. What do I need to find out? Y square plus 1 by y square. So y square plus 1 by y square will be equal to p square minus 2. Because it's of the form y plus 1 by y. So it is minus 2 like in previous case. So what is p square? I know that p is equal to 11 here. So 11 square is nothing but 121 minus 2. Minus 2 will give me 119, and that will be my final answer. Meaning tan square x plus cot square x will be equal to 119. So I hope these type of questions are all clear for you people. This is the way they can twist a same question. All these questions are very similar. They've just twisted it a little bit. Now if you are clear with all this, let us move on to the next type of questions. Now let us look at our next type of questions. What does it say? 7 by secant square theta plus 3 divided by 1 plus cot square theta plus 4 square theta. We need to find the value of this. How to solve this? This is very simple problem. So now, what is secant square 1 by secant square theta? We all know 1 by secant square theta is nothing but cos square theta. So I'm writing 1 by secant square theta as cos theta. So that is nothing but 7 cos square theta plus 3 divided by, we all know the identity. What is 1 plus cot square theta? 1 plus cot square theta is cosecant square theta plus 4 sin square theta. Now what is 1 by cosecant square theta? 1 by cosecant square theta is nothing but sin square theta. So what do I have here? 7 cos square theta plus 3. 1 by cosecant square theta is nothing but sin square theta plus 4 sin square theta. Now what is the value of this? 7 cos square theta plus 4 plus 3, 7 sin square theta. So now if I take 7 out, what will I be left out with? 7 into cos square theta plus sin square theta. So what is cos square theta plus sin square theta? It is equal to 1. From the first identity, we know that cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. So the value of this will be equal to nothing but 7. This was very simple. So let us see a similar question. One more question. What does it say? It says 4 cos square theta plus 1 divided by 1 plus cot square theta minus 3 divided by 1 plus tan square theta. Now what will be the value for this? What will be the answer? I told you this is very similar to the previous question. So what do? I write it down same way. 4 cos square theta plus 1 divided by, what is 1 plus cot square theta? We all know 1 plus cot square theta is nothing but cosecant square theta. So it is cosecant square theta minus 3 divided by, what is 1 plus tan square theta? 1 plus tan square theta is secant square theta here. So now once again, 4 cos square theta plus, what is 1 by cosecant theta? 1 by cosecant square theta is nothing but sin square theta. So it is nothing but sin square theta minus 3 divided by secant square theta. What is 1 by secant square theta? It is nothing but cos square theta. So 4 cos square theta minus 3 cos square theta will be cos square theta plus sin square theta. Now what is the value of cos square theta plus sin square theta? It is nothing but 1. So the value of this entire thing will be equal to 1. Am I clear, people? This was very easy. If you have understood this, let us look at our next type of questions that can be asked. Let us look at our next question here. What do we have? They are asking if the value of cot theta into cot phi theta is equal to 1, then find the value of tan 3 theta. This is also a very simple problem. So how do we solve this? They have told that cot theta into cot phi theta. How can I write my cot phi theta as? I can also write my cot phi theta as 1 divided by tan phi theta. Cot theta is nothing but 1 by tan theta, and that is equal to 1. Now what do? I take this tan theta to the other side. So what will I be left out with? Cot theta will be equal to tan phi theta. Now from the supplementary angles, what can I write my cot theta tan theta as? I can also write tan theta as cot of 90 minus theta. I've told you cot of 90 minus theta will always be equal to tan theta. So now what happens? Cot gets cancelled. So theta will be equal to 90 minus 5 theta. Minus 5 theta to the other side, what will I be left out with? I'll be left out with 6 theta, and that will be equal to 90. So what will be the value of theta? Theta will be equal to 90 divided by 6. So 6 times, remaining 3, 6 5 times. So the value of theta will be 15 degree. Now what are they asking to find out? They are asking us to find the value of tan 3 theta. So we need to find tan 3 times of theta, that is 15 degrees. So it will be tan of 45 degree. What is value of tan 45 degree? Tan 45 degree is nothing but 1. Now this was very simple question. What if the question is asked like this? Do you need to do all this? No. So how to solve that? Let us take up that. Let us take up a next question so that you can understand it easily. So instead of cot theta, I will be taking here tan 4 theta into tan 5 theta is equal to 1. Now if they ask you to find out the value of tan 6 theta, so how do you find this? It is very simple. Whenever you got cot into cot or tan into tan, what can I write? I'll write this directly as 4 theta plus 5 theta, and that will be equal to 90 degrees. So what is it? 9 theta will be equal to 90 degrees, and the value of theta will be 10 degrees. Now they're asking us to find the value of tan 6 theta. That is nothing but tan of 6 into 10. That is tan 60 degrees. What is the value of tan 60? Tan 60 is nothing but root 3, and that will be my final answer. But then how did I directly write 4 theta plus 5 theta? In our previous problem, we have solved this. What did we get? What was the theta? It was theta and 5 theta. So what did we get here? Theta is equal to 90 minus 5 theta. Theta plus 5 theta. So that is 6 theta will be equal to 90 degrees. Similarly, in this condition, 4 theta plus 5 theta will be equal to 90 degrees. So when you get a question something like this, we can directly solve. Directly take 4 theta plus 5 theta. That will be equal to 90 degrees and solve the question. Now let us look at a similar question. Not just tan and tan, cot and cot. What if we have a question like this? That is, cos 3 theta into cosecant 7 theta is equal to 1. Now, if they ask us to find the value of tan phi theta, what will be the answer? This is very similar to the previous question. Let us see how. We can write cos theta as it is. Cos 3 theta into what is cosecant theta? Cosecant theta can also be written as 1 by sin theta. 1 by sin 7 theta, that is equal to 1. So now what am I left out with? Cos 3 theta is equal to sin of 7 theta. We know that cos and sin. How can I write my sin as? I can also write my sin as cos of 90 minus 7 theta. So here I'll have cos 3 theta. Cos and cos gets cancelled. So 7 plus 3, 10 theta will be equal to 90 degree. What will be the value of theta? Theta will be equal to 9 degree. Now what is tan 5 degree? 5 theta, 5 into, this is nothing but theta will be equal to 9 degrees. 5 into 9. So that is 45 degree. What is tan of 45? We all know that tan of 45 is 1. Let us look at our next type of question here. What have they told? 2 cos of pi by 2x is equal to x square plus 1 by x square. They are asking us to find the value of x minus 1 by x. How do we solve this? We need to convert this identity into x minus 1 by x the whole square. So how to do that? What is the value of a minus b the whole square? It's nothing but a square plus b square minus 2ab. Here instead of a, I need to take x, and instead of b, I need to take 1 by x. So I'll be getting the value of x minus 1 by x. So this square will be equal to what is a square? X square. Plus, what is the value of b square? 1 by x square. Minus 2 into x into 1 by x. What happens? X and 1 by x gets cancelled. So now what am I left out with? X minus 1 by x. The whole square will be equal to x square plus 1 by x square minus 2. But look at the question here. What do I have? I have x plus 1 by x here. I am missing minus 2. So how to get that minus 2 there? All I need to do is simply subtract 2 and add 2 to this. So what will I be left out with? I'll be left out with 2 cos of pi by 2 into x. That will be equal to x square plus 1 by x square minus 2 plus 2. What happens? Minus 2 plus 2 gets cancelled and this will remain the same. So instead of cancelling, what am I doing? What is this? X plus 1 by x square minus 2. It can also be written as x minus 1 by x the whole square. So 2 cos of pi by 2 into x will be equal to x minus 1 by x the whole square plus 2 here. So now, how to solve this? Look at this. We have 2 cos pi by 2 into x. What are the values x can take? X can take either odd values or even values. Now, if I substitute odd values of x here, what happens? Which are the odd values? 1, 3, 5, 7 and so on. What are the even values here? Even values will be 0, 2, 4, 6. These will be the even values. Now, in the place of x, if I substitute odd values, what happens? Let us see. 2 cos of pi by 2 into, I'll first substitute my first odd value, that is 1. What is cos of pi by 2? Pi by 2 is nothing but 90 degrees. So what is cos pi by 2? Cos pi by 2 will be 0. Similarly, if I substitute my next odd number, that is 3 here, what happens to this? Cos of 3 pi by 2. 3 pi by 2 is 270 degrees. Once again, in my previous class, we had seen the graph. And for 3 pi by 2, what was the value for cos? Cos was once again 0. So, no matter what odd values x takes, the value of cos theta will be 0. If the value of cos theta is 0, what will happen to this equation? 0. This left hand side completely becomes 0. And that will be equal to x minus 1 by x the whole square plus 2. Now plus 2 coming onto the other side, it will become minus 2 will be equal to x minus 1 by x the whole square. Now we need to find out the value of x minus 1 by x. What will be the value of x minus 1 by x? It will be the square root of minus 2, meaning this will become imaginary. Root of negative number is always imaginary, so this condition can never happen. So what should happen? What will happen if the cos takes even numbers? 2 cos of pi by 2 into, what if I take an even number here? That is 0. I'll start with 0. What is cos 0? Cos 0 is 1. Similarly, what is cos pi by 2 into 2? 2 and 2 gets cancelled. It will be pi. What is the value of cos 180 degrees? Cos 180 degrees is also 1. So no matter what the values of cos takes, for even numbers the value will be 1. So if this value, entire left hand side becomes 1, I mean this cos pi by 2 into x becomes 1, what will happen to the equation here? The equation will become 2 into 1, that will be equal to x minus 1 by x the whole square plus 2. Plus 2 and plus 2 will get cancelled. So what will I be left out with? X minus 1 by x will be equal to, the whole square will be equal to 0. So what will be the value of x minus 1 by x? X minus 1 by x will be equal to 0. Let us look at our last question for the day. What are they telling? Cosecant theta minus sin theta is equal to P and secant theta minus cos theta is equal to Q. And they are asking us to find the value of P square into Q square, the whole of P square plus Q square plus 3. So how to solve this problem? Again, this problem can be solved in two different methods. That is, one is traditional method, the other one is assuming the values. First, let us solve in traditional method. How to solve this? How can I write my cosecant theta as? I can also write my cosecant theta as 1 divided by sin theta. What do I have here? Minus sin theta. And this value is equal to P. Now if I take the LCM, what will I be left out with? Sin square theta. 1 minus sin square theta, the whole divided by sin theta will be equal to P. We know that 1 minus sin square theta is nothing but cos square theta divided by sin theta will be equal to P here. Now similarly, what is the value of Q? How can I write my secant theta as? I can also write it as 1 divided by cos theta. What do I have? Minus cos theta will be equal to Q. Now once again, if I take the LCM, what will I be left out with? 1 minus cos square theta, the whole divided by cos theta will be equal to Q. From the first identity, we all know that 1 minus cos square theta is nothing but sin square theta divided by cos theta is equal to Q. Now what do we need to do? We found the value of P and Q. All we need to do is substitute in this equation. So now what do we have? P square. What is P square here? Cos square theta divided by sin theta the whole square. So what will I be left out with? Cos power 4 theta divided by sin square theta into, what is Q square here? Q is nothing but sin power 4 theta divided by cos square theta, the whole into P square plus Q square. What is P square? Cos power 4 theta divided by sin square theta plus sin power 4 theta divided by cos square theta plus I have a 3 here. Now what happens here? Look at this. Cos square theta, cos power 4 theta gets cancelled here. Sin square theta, again here sin square theta. What will I be left out with? Cos square theta into sin square theta, the whole into, now what I am doing here? I will be taking the LCM here. If I take the LCM, what will I be left out with? Cos square theta into cos power 4 theta, that's nothing but cos power 6 theta plus sin power 6 theta plus 3 into sin square theta into cos square theta. Sin square theta into cos square theta, the whole divided by sin square theta into cos square theta into cos square theta. Look at this. Sin square theta, cos square theta. Sin square theta, cos square theta gets cancelled. So now what am I left out with? Cos power 6 theta plus sin power 6 theta plus 3 into, so I'll quickly write this down. Cos power 6 theta plus sin power 6 theta plus 3 into sin square theta, cos square theta into, I can also write it as 1. So look at this. This is of the form a plus b the whole cube. What is a plus b the whole cube? A cube plus b cube plus 3ab into a plus b. Look at this. We need a cube here, but we have cos power 6. So what can I write it as? Cos cube, cos square, the whole cube, cos square theta, the whole cube is nothing but cos power 6 theta plus sin square theta, the whole cube is nothing but sin power 6 theta plus 3 into sin square theta, cos square theta. But then we don't have this a plus b. Instead, we have 1 here. From the first identity, what can I write my 1 as? 1 can also be written as cos square theta plus sin square theta. Now look at this. We have this in the form of a plus b the whole cube. What is the value of a here? A is cos square theta. What is the value of b here? Sin square theta. So the answer will be cos square theta plus sin square theta the whole cube. What is cos square theta plus sin square theta? That is equal to nothing but 1. So this will be 1 cube, and the final answer is nothing but 1. This is the first method of solving. Which is the next method? Next method is nothing but we need to substitute the values of theta here. So what are the different values of theta that can I take? I cannot take the values of theta so that the equation should become infinity. Except that I can take any other value. What is cosecant 0? We all know that sin 0 is 0. So cosecant 0 is 1 by 0. So this equation becomes infinity if I take theta as 0. Now, what happens if I take theta as 90? This equation will be fine. But then, look at this equation. If I take secant 90 degrees, what happens? Cos 90 is 0. Secant 90 is 1 by 0. Meaning, this equation becomes infinity. So, I should not be taking the value of 0 or 90 degrees. So, if I cannot take the values of 0 and 90 degrees, what are the other values that I am left out with? I am left out with 30 degrees, 60 degrees and 45 degrees. But for which value of sin and cos is both the values equal? For 45 degrees, value of cos theta and sin theta are equal. So what I do? I'll take the value of 45 and substitute here. So what will I get the value of P here? P is nothing but P is equal to cosecant theta minus sin theta. So if I take the value of theta as 45 degrees, what is cosecant theta? Cosecant theta is root 2 minus what is sin theta? 1 by root 2. Sin 45 is 1 by root 2. So what will I be left out here? If I take the LCM, I'll be left out with root 2 into root 2 is 2 minus 1 divided by root 2. Meaning I have 1 by root 2 here. Similarly, what will be the value of Q? Q is nothing but secant theta. What is secant 45? Secant 45 is once again root 2 minus what is cos 45? Cos 45 is also 1 by root 2. So once again, what will be the value of Q here? 1 by root 2 once again. So now we need to find the value of P square plus Q square. That is nothing but 1 by 2, 1 by root 2 the whole square into 1 by root 2 the whole square into 1 by root 2 square plus 1 by root 2 the whole square plus 3 here. So what will I be left out with? 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 the whole into 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 plus 3. So now what will I be left out inside? Here I will have 1 by 4 the whole into 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 is 1 plus 3 is nothing but 4. 4 divided by 4 is nothing but 1. I have got the same answer here. But then this seemed to be a little easier. I've solved each and every step. You can eliminate these two steps and you can directly write 1 as your final answer.